It's recorded.
All right.
All right, brother. All you.
All right. Welcome, guys. All right. Let me share my screen. I can't share the screen.
Give me 1 second. I'll do that. Go ahead. You're good.
All right. Here we go. Where are we? All right. Everyone see my screen?
Yep.
Yep. Beautiful. All right. So, guys, now last week we talked about how to be prospecting on Facebook, right? Because this is, and look, I speak to many agency owners every single day, right? And the biggest problem facing most of you guys, you have some great services, you have some great knowledge on, for example, ranking your sites, ranking your GMBs, but how do you find clients? How do you prospect? That's a big problem. So last week we went through how you can be prospecting on Facebook. Now today I'm going to show you another real cool hack, right? This is how to find clients that actually want to hire your services, not tomorrow, not next week, but right now, right? So, as I said, the big problem, if you run an agency, no matter what services you're offering, rank, SEO, web design, PPC, Facebook ads, hey, guess what, right? You all need to be prospecting for clients because, quite frankly, you need leads. Your businesses need leads to survive, right? So, it's all about understanding, right? Understanding a larger marketing formula, right? So if you understand, and most of you, look, who's actually seen this? Who's seen this formula? Just give me a one. Now, so most decisions, and this is a statistical fact, right? Most decisions and most people you contact comes within this formula, right? And if you're sitting there wondering, how come you're contacting 50, 100, 200 people and not many people are interested right now? Because there's only 3%. There's only 3% of the people that you contact or leads that is ready to buy right now. 70% is gathering information. Other 20% is aware of the problem. They're probably doing their own due diligence. But most people, right? Most people are not even aware there is a problem until you actually point out the problem. They'll be like, right. So now that they are aware of the problem, they need to solve it, right? Now let's say, look, you contact 100 potential clients, say leads. That means only three is potentially ready to buy, right? Only 3 is potentially ready to buy. And you make one appointment for every 5 people that is ready to buy, right? You just make one appointment for every 5 people ready to buy. And that could be even high, right? I'm just saying, look, this is just an example. It could be 10, it could be more, right? But let's just say one appointment for every 5 people that is ready to buy. Hang on, let me get to the next page. All right, let's do some maths. For every 100 leads you contact, so 3 people ready to buy, that means 0 appointments. You contact 500 people, that's 15 people ready to buy, you may get 3 appointments. Now, let's say your closing rate, right? Your closing rate is 1 out of 5. Now, who's closing 1 out of 5? Or what's your average closing rate? If you want to just comment below. Let's say your closing rate is 1 out of 5. And that means, right? That means you need to call or email 750 leads, at least, just to get to 1 sale. And this is if you're lucky, right? If you are lucky. All right. Now, but what if they are all ready? What if they are all ready to go, right? If they are all ready to go, how much or how would that actually change the entire situation, right? Because what you can do is you can stand in front of these waves that is already, it's pretty much already here, right? If you know where the waves are, you just stand in front of them and you get the waves, right? You get the waves. You don't need to actually wait for the waves to come. You just literally go to the waves and stand right in front of them. Now, and that means you can get your services out to the 3%. That 3% who is ready to buy, because you can literally just stand in front of those 3% and get your services, get your products, get it out there right now. Boom. All right. Now, if we do the math again, right? If we just do the math again now, for every 100 contacts, that means there's 100 ready to buy people, right? And that means potentially, up to 20 appointments, right? If you're good. So if you contact 500, there's 500 ready to buy. That means potentially 100 appointments. Your closing rate, that's assuming this is 1 to 5. And maybe that's high. Maybe that's high, right? Maybe it could be 1 to 10, right? But that means you should be, and if you're good, you should be able to close 4 sales per 100 qualified leads. Now, the question is, how many can you possibly handle, right? How many can you possibly handle? All right. So the secret comes down to domains. The secret comes down to domains. And what I mean is you need to understand the buying stages of people, right? Buying stages of these service-based businesses. So if you think of these as stages, so a new business comes through, they register a new domain, right? They register a new domain. And what's the next thing they need to do? The next thing they need to do is they then need some online presence, right? They need some online presence, which means if you are a web designer, now they've registered a domain. Now they are needing to hire a web designer. They now need to hire a web designer, whether it's you or whether it's anyone else. They need to pull the trigger right now, right? They need to pull the trigger right now because they need to get their online presence. Now, what's the next thing they need to do, right? When they register a new business, they have a new domain, they hire a designer. They then need, they need to get their GMB set up, right? They then need to get some eyeballs to the site. So if you're doing SEO, if you're doing ads, if you're doing GMB, if you're doing social media management, for example, that, if you can identify these stages, and what you can do is you simply stand right in front of them, right? You stand right in front of these as they are at that particular stage. And so the next stage after they get some eyeballs is getting conversions, right? How do they get conversions? They have a great website, but hey, what can they do to optimize the website further, right? Website or funnel, maybe you make a funnel for them. Maybe you help them with their rankings, right? Maybe you help them with their contents. Maybe you help them with their blogs, right? So, but it's about understanding these buying stages and literally just stand in front of them, right? And the way we do that is this. Oh, sorry. The way we do that is this. So guys, this is a platform that will get you these businesses in these right stages, right? So let's say, for example, let's search for roofing, right? So anyone who has registered the domain with roof, say for example, in the last 2 weeks, right? Let's say for the last 2 weeks, if you're after roofers, for example, and this will work with any kind of domain, right? So anything in the domain name. So we could select .com or we just leave it, right? Let's just leave it. Let's go United States. and it should take probably 10 seconds or so. All right. All right. Have a look at this. All right. So the people who have registered, and bear in mind, right? So this stage, so they have just registered a new business. So they are here, right? They are here because we've only searched for the last 2 weeks. So if you have a look, we found 24 leads, and these are all the 3%, right? These are the 3%. So let's see, gettheroof.com by Tactical Construction, right? By Tactical Construction. Now, if we have a look at their domain, and bear in mind, right, this is only in the last 2 weeks. And in fact, this is only like 5 days ago, right? 5 days ago. And so they registered this domain, so gettheroof.com, and they're registered for 5 years, right? They've registered for 5 years. That tells me they are pretty damn serious, right? They're probably pretty damn serious. So they've only registered this for the last, well, only 5 days ago. And surprise, they don't have a website up and running, right? They don't have a website up and running yet. All right. So what does that mean? That means they are at this stage. Oh, sorry. They are at this stage, right? They're at this stage. They just registered a domain, and now they need some online presence. Now they need some online presence. Now, if you contact them right now, okay, they are looking for someone to design their website. If you can be in their face, if you can start contacting them, start providing some value, hey, you could be getting this job. You could be getting this job. And now, if we have a look at this, so if we click on this basically means how many domains this same person, obviously this was registered under a company, but this company has registered, right? So not only he's registered .com, but he's also registered .net, right? He's also registered .net. So it tells me he's pretty damn serious, right? He's serious. So for those of you that are going after roofers, hey, here's a lead for you right here. All right, let's scroll through and you can see, so roof repair specialist, longisland.com, right? So this guy, can't even pronounce his name, but all right, let's have a look at his domain. So he registered this about 2 weeks ago. All right. So he is pretty prepared. And guys, this probably looks like a lead gen site, yeah? Probably look like a lead gen site. All right. Oh, sorry. And we can have a look. He's got 30 domains, right? He's got 30 domains. Right. Pro chimney repair, pro roof repair. All right. More than likely, it's probably a lead gen site, right? All right. Look at that. We just found one of your competitors. All right. So next we can see, let's say Dennis. All right. So mountainstarroofing.com. Let's have a look. All right. So no website. All right. No website. And so Dennis Roden. Now this is more than likely to be the owner, right? So there's no hoops to jump through. There's no, you don't need to find, go through the gatekeepers. This is the guy, right? This is a guy to contact. He just registered this business, mountainstarroofing.com, and he's only got the one domain, just the one domain, right? So Dennis Roden, this is his personal email, and this is his personal phone number. Guys, again, if you are in the roofing space, this is a lead for you right here. All right, let's go through one more. So Blaze Williams, right? NestorRoofing.com. Let's have a look. So he registers this 10 days ago. All right, again, look, there's nothing, right? Nothing's popping up. Great, perfect. So what does that mean? He needs a website. He needs a funnel. He needs a website. So if we click on this and have a look, all right, look at this. So he registered all these in the last few months, right? Last few months. Ella's Contracting, Pine Tree Builder, potentialopportunities.com, Table Trust Brand. Okay, so we can actually check out some of these other domains. All right. Oh, nothing. All right. Let's have a look at another one. This is in July. Oops, sorry. Okay, again, nothing. All right. Tell you what, guys, if you find this guy and he's the contact for you already, you might have hit the jackpot, because I'll tell you what, he has 6 domains, right? He has 6 domains, only recently registered, and they all don't have websites, and they don't have websites or funnels, right? So that means if you are in the web design game, this is your guy, right? This is your guy right here. All right, let's do another example. Let's go a bit further out, and let's find us. Let's find something else. Let's go back. Let's go back here. Search domain. All right, sorry guys, I think it's somehow my internet is super slow. Can everyone still hear me? Just put one in the chat if you can still hear me, because I think my internet. All right, sweet. All right. Beautiful. All right, I think it's. I don't know. My internet is somehow it's not popping up. All right. Now, so while we're waiting for this load, look, is there any questions so far about this? Once it loads, I'll show you a few other searches, or any other searches that you want me to put in these search. Let me show you. Okay, all right, here we go. So just drop down below your niche. I can have a quick search and show you some of these leads that you could potentially contact. Beauty salon. All right. Beauty salon. All right, here we go. All right. So we search for last 2 weeks. So let's say if you're in, so we've gone through, so that's maybe the last two weeks. So getting some eyeballs, maybe you go a month out, right? A month out, once they have a website up and running. Once they have a website up and running, now they need eyeballs, right? They need eyeballs to see their website, because at the end of the day, look, they could spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a website, but what good is the website when no one actually sees it, right? All right, so that's search for, so Bambi, you said beauty salons. All right, let's go maybe a month out. Let's go a month and a half. right? Month and a half. And let's go maybe something to do with beauty or beauty salon. Let's start with beauty, right? Beauty, United States. All right, here we go. So what we're trying to find this time is sites that that people have already up and running, but we know that it's very, very fresh, right? They have just literally got the site up and running, and we know for sure they need some traffic, right? They need some traffic because, as I said, what good is a website without traffic? All right, here we go. So beauty. All right, look at this. So we've searched under beauty and we found 118 leads, right? Leads against our search. This is just in the United States for the last, month and a half since the 1st of September. So beauty to liveco.com from Stephanie. Let's go this one. So much more beauty.us. So much more beauty.us. All right, by Akola Moore. And this is her very first site, right? She hasn't got any others against her name. So more than likely, this is a complete new business for her. So much more beauty.us. All right. So she hasn't got a website. So that means, so the last 2 weeks, she's only registered for the last 2 weeks. So again, look, we know that she's registered with GoDaddy, and we know that she needs a website. She needs a website, guys. So you could be contacting her. You could be giving her some free tips. Maybe give her some sort of offer, right? Contact her, nurture her, connect with her. And the cool thing is this, guys, because this is her personal information. This is the personal information. This is her personal email. This is her personal phone number. So guess what? You can now download this. So export all leads, export, and we can put this into Facebook custom audience, right? Because with Facebook custom audience, all you need is phone numbers and names, right? Phone number, email and names. And obviously we've got phone numbers here as well, right? So we can put this, we can create our custom audience. So you could be contacting her, and then you could be retargeting her as well, right? You can contact her by email, you can contact her by phone number, knowing that you'll go straight to her. And then now suddenly she will see your face, your name, your company, your offer all over Facebook or Google or any other platforms, right? So let's go and search, let's say Elena, all right? Let's say Elena, maybe Andrew. Let's go Andrew here. So Andrew here, he already has a month, right? A month to get his website up and running. Let's see if he's actually organized or not. So trishasbeauty.com. All right. Let's have a look. All right. So trishasbeauty.com is not up. Oh, sorry. Is not up and running yet. So guess what? Another web design client for you right here, Bambi. Right? Beautylicious. Look at this. Beautylicious.beauty.com. The very first domain means very fresh. Beautylicious. All right. No website. Guys, are you seeing the power of this? This is all your 3%. These are all your 3% because all these people need websites. They all need websites. And that's only the first step because you could sell them websites. You could sell them SEO. You could sell them to set up GMBs, right? You could do so much, but it's about knowing. It's about knowing these information, right? You need these data and get in front of them, right? Get in front of them. Just like I said, get in front of them. Be like, you know exactly when and where the waves are happening. And all you need to do is to stand in front of them, right? All you need to stand in front of them, and you are already halfway there. Oh, sorry. You are already halfway there. All right, let's actually find a domain that is a bit organized, right? A bit organized, a bit, oh, here we go. All right. So obviously we search for beauty, right? So Bambi, you're looking for salons. We can actually search for salons, but we actually search just for the name beauty, right? So this looked like a e-com site, and look, this guy is, let's have a look. This is a guy, yes, Anthony Hod, based in the States, but he's going after RU, I think that's Russia, I think. All right, so he's already got a site up and running, right? A site up and running, and looks pretty professional, right? Now, you could be contacting Anthony here, knowing that he has firstly just got his site up and running, and guess what? He needs to rank his site. He needs to probably run some ads, right? Otherwise, he has this really flash site. He's probably spent thousands of dollars. But hey, what good is a website without traffic? What good is a website without conversions? So that's where you can come in. And is there any pixels? Yes. Hang on. Pixels, that's a good question. I used to have a pixel. You can see I've got so many plugins here. All right, site has no Facebook pixels. All right, perfect. Well, guess what? You could contact Anthony here. Contact Anthony here and offer him, right? This is your value. This is your chance to prove your value. Go in and be like, hey, I notice you don't have pixels. That means you're not actually capturing all your audiences, right? So let me help you install a pixel for free. Hey, all right? Let me help you install a pixel for free. It might take you, what, 30 minutes? If that, right? Piece of code, plug it in, and you're done. So you help them build this value. And then guess what? You can now, once you establish this trust, once you establish this credibility, you can now sell them websites. You can now sell them SEO. You can now sell them, a funnel, or help them and be like, hey, I notice you don't even have a GMB setup, right? I notice you don't even have, you're not even appearing on searches. When I type in beauty, you're not even on the first page, right? But this could be your value. All right, questions. No pixels, site has no pixels, 96% leave the site. Pixel gets them all, absolutely. So if they don't have pixels, as I said, that's your chance. That's your chance. And as you know, guys, with any sort of marketing, it's not about asking them, hey, are you interested? Are you interested in a website, right? You need to trigger the emotions, and you need to provide some sort of values, some sort of giveaway, some sort of tips. And look, I know this is one of the ways, actually, one of the ways, actually, see if I can find, I used to have a plugin that, there is a plugin, guys, if you want to know, it's a free plugin that will tell you when you land on a site, whether it has Facebook pixels installed or not. If it does, there will be a pop-up, and you can see exactly if they don't, this is your angle, right? This is your angle to go in. All right, what are Facebook pixels? Yes, that's it, Glenn, that's it. Facebook Pixel Helper. Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure I should have it here, somewhere here. I've got too many plugins. Facebook, oh, right here. Facebook Pixel Helper. Right, there it is. All right, let's go Facebook Pixel Helper. All right, let's try again. All right, no pixels found, guys. No pixels found. No ad, no tracking. All right, and as I said, that's because it's so new. These are so new that there's so much opportunities, right? So much opportunities, not just from creating a website, but now they've got a website. You've still got so many problems to solve, right? There's still so many problems to solve. No matter what services you're offering, you just find those stages, and you can even go back, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months if you want to, right? Because as I said, once they have eyeballs on the site, even if they're already running ads, they might need some conversions. They might need to up their conversions. They might need to, they probably don't have a blog, right? You can help them to rank their site. All right. Now, guys, is there any other niche you want me to quickly search and show you, or any other questions? You can ask them now. If I can pull up my comments. Where's my comments? Right here. All right. Chrome extension, real estate. All right, let's have a look. So real estate. All right. Search domain. All right, real estate. Now, are we looking at web design or USA? All right, let's go for the last, last month and a half. So let's go real estate, and it's all about that search, right? So it could be real estate, it could be realtors, it could be property, for example, right? So you just need to put in put in search, and obviously you'll get different type of search based on the keywords. All right, let's leave this open and let's go United States. United States real estate search. Uh-oh, we broke it. No, I think it's just my internet. It's been playing up. It's been playing up. So questions. How do you find prospect that have running a website and may need a local SEO, right? So it's about playing with these searches, right? Playing with the searches. So let's say, you find, let's go 2 weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months, right? Because you want to find those websites that have literally, they've just created a website. Now, if they just create a website, and just like this site, right? Just like this site, they don't even have a pixel, right? Let alone having, they don't even have a pixel. So let alone they won't have SEO. They won't have any rankings. They won't have any GMBs. They won't have nothing, right? Because this is only newly registered, right? So it's about playing with those search terms. Let's go back. So it's about playing with those search terms, and then finding the ones that have just created the website, and now the next set of follow-up problems, right? Because as you can see, each of these, right? Each of these stages have a different set of follow-up problems. So they register a new domain, and now, oh shit, what do? How do I create a website? I need to find someone to register, to hire. I need to find someone to do a website for me. I need to now find someone, once I have a website, to get some eyeballs. I need to find someone to get me some conversions, right? So SEO is both GMB and website and page one. Yep, absolutely. So when you approach them, right? When you approach them, you do a website, and you could even come up with a package, right? I'll do a website for you, and I'll also help you rank. Maybe I'll give you a 1 month trial. I'll give you a 2 months trial. When you get the website, if you hire us to build your website, we'll give you a month of SEO for free, for example, right? It's up to you, right? It's completely up to you. But it's all about building that trust. It's all about building that upfront value. Right. Any other questions? All right. So, guys, let me show you how you, hang on. All right. I've got a question from Dan. How are you reaching out to these folks? How is reaching out to these folks? What foot in the door offer are you finding is most attractive for newly registered sites? Right. Now, I literally just gave you probably the, hang on, if I can pull this up. I literally just gave you probably the easiest way to get to them, right? The easiest way to get to them is literally contact them and offer them to install a pixel, right? Install a pixel, or maybe if you're doing pay-per-click, hey, that's something you could help them install as well, or give them some pointers, right? Give them some pointers. For example, this site, be like, hey, you don't have, your menus, right? Your menu, they should be fixed, right? There's no call to action. So you scroll through this page and there's no call to action, right? Or you can even do a website audit, for example, right? You can actually do a website audit, for example. All right. Any other questions? All right. All right, Patrick says, can you share some scripts you use to contact these different categories or businesses? Look, now in the next couple of trainings, I'll actually go through understanding how to be contacting these people, right? It all comes down to their emotional triggers. Now I'll do that in another class, in another training, but it's about understanding what triggers them. And that will come down to their pain points, and will come down to their results, their desirable results. But look, I'll be doing that in another class. So that's for another day. Any other questions? All right. So, okay. All right. So how can you get, so with this, guys, with domain leads, I'm going to show you how you can actually get this for free, right? For free. Now, there's a couple of ways I'm actually giving this away. So firstly, so how to get started for free. Now, for those of you that are not a GMB Pro yet, if you become a GMB Pro with my link here, I'm actually going to give you this for free, right? So there's a couple of ways. So become a GMB Pro, I'm actually going to give you this for free. Now, this is only for a limited time. So let me show you. So usually domain leads, usually the Pro plan here is $197 per month. You're already it's already $197 per month, right? Now, this is because you can do unlimited searches. Unlimited searches, unlimited locations. You can filter by locations, You can filter by keywords. You can do it by lead export. You can do everything, but there's no limit. There's completely no limit to how many searches you can be doing. Versus these have limits, and it will actually be locked. So your leads will be locked, but these don't have limits. And this is what I'm actually giving you now. So second way, if you are already a GMB Pro, right, guys? If you're already a GMB Pro, you could also get this for free if you get my Facebook prospecting system. Now, I went through the Facebook prospecting system last week. So if you saw the presentation, if you saw the training from last week, this is how you can be connecting and contacting your leads and managing all your contacts and leads and prospects right here on Facebook. And we can automate the entire process from connecting with people, going to groups, targeting people based on your criteria. So right here, targeting groups based on your criteria, and having filters like filtering by country, right? Filtering by your keywords, filtering by the keywords you don't want. So this is a system that is responsible for myself and many of my clients to get bookings like this, right? So last week we went through this. This is one of my clients. He had literally 3 bookings just by sending out a broadcast, a drip campaign right here on Messenger, right? So this is all available on the Facebook prospecting system. So if you get on this system today, I'm also going to give you this for free, right? I'm also going to give you the Pro plan completely for free. That is worth $197 per month, right? Now, after the presentation, after the training, I'll be posting all these links in the group. Now, next, if you already have both, right, guys? If you already have both, you can also get in just on this solution to get in front of the 3% from just 80 cents, literally 80 cents a day, guys, 80 cents a day. So this is a special deal just for the GMB Pro members. Now, if you already have both, so if you already have both the GMB Pro and already a GMB Pro, and you already have my Facebook prospecting system, you can get started here for just not 3%, for just literally 80 cents a day. I'm going to show you how. All right. So right here, I'm going to be posting this link as well. So right here, you can get started from 80 cents a day, right? So 80 cents a day on the yearly plan, so which you will get 5 months for free, or you can go on the monthly plan, which is still a no-brainer, $1.50 a day. $1.50 to do unlimited searches. Guys, unlimited searches. So the searches that we've just pulled up, and all those are leads that you can contact them straight away, right? They are ready for you to contact them straight away. And knowing that they are right in that state of mind to pull the trigger right now. So if you're there, if you're standing right there in front of them and you provide so much value, you help them, guess what? They will more than likely to hire your services, right? They will more than likely to hire your services. All right, guys. So again, if you can get started, if you're already a GMB Pro, and if you already have my Facebook prospecting system, you can get started here today for just 80 cents. 80 cents a day, right? 80 cents a day. So monthly, just $47 instead of $197. So this is a special deal I'm doing for the GMB Pro members. Just $47 a day. I mean, hey, it's completely no-brainer. Now, you can get it for even cheaper for just $297 a year. A year, guys, 1 year. Now, usually if you come to this site, you have to pay $47 a month just for the basic, right? Just for the basic version, which only gives you 50 leads a day. So you are getting literally the pro version at the basic cost. If you go the monthly, if you go the monthly, and you even get 5 months for free on the yearly. And look, if you want nothing to pay, nothing more to pay, just go on the one time. So for $200 more, $497, you get this on a one-time deal, and this will become your secret weapon, right? Because you'll have this, and you don't need to pay any ongoing cost, and you could just literally do searches after searches after searches, as much as you like. All right, any questions, guys? Any questions? So Graham says, no-brainer deal. Guys, I've made this. I've literally made this so that it helps you kickstart and scale your agency, right? I've made this as no-brainer as possible, especially just for the GMB Pro members, right? So guys, again, if you are not a GMB Pro, you should be. You should be a GMB Pro. If you're not a GMB Pro, there's a link here. I'm going to post this right now for you. If you're not a GMB Pro, this is how you can get started, become a GMB Pro with my link. And I'm going to give you the Pro plan completely for free. Now, if you are already a GMB Pro, you can get my Facebook prospecting system, which is how I get a lot of my clients, how a lot of my clients get all their clients and all their bookings right here on Facebook. And you'll be able to schedule your post, and you'll be able to manage all your contacts, right? Like this, right? You'll be able to manage all your contacts right here on Facebook. And you can actually, move them. You can actually move them to different stages, right? Different stages of the pipeline by simply just clicking on labels, right? So you can see I've got to demo contest, even got one for cheapskates, right? So this is what you can do with these powerful my powerful Facebook prospecting system. And if you just get that, if you sign up to the Facebook prospecting system, which we went through last week, for just $3 a day, guys, $3 a day, I'm going to give you domain leads completely for free as well, right? And as I said, if you already have both, you can get started for just 80 cents a day, right? Any other questions, guys? What I'm going to do, I'm going to post these links. I'm going to post these links right here. So this is,
once you're done, Kevin, make sure to send me the slideshow.
Absolutely.
And then the links as well, and I'll put it in the back end as well.
Absolutely.
And then for those of you that don't know, in another few hours, me and Kevin will be doing agency masterclass too. So,
and if you already have both, all right. All right. Any other questions, guys, before we jump off? So I've just posted the link in the chat. I'll also post a link in the group as well, just in case you haven't got it. Any other questions, guys? All right, done. It's in chat. All save this. Can send a copy as well. So this will be available afterwards, guys, in the in your dashboard when you log into GMB Pro. All right. Okay, I don't think there's any more questions. Will, I think we're done.
All right, man. I'll send you a message on Facebook too, because it's at 1 o'clock my time. So that means
Sure.
10, 11,
So
12,
3 o'clock.
1, and
3 o'clock my time.
yeah, in 4 hours.
All right. All right. All right.
All right, man. I appreciate it. See you guys soon. Thank you
Okay.
guys.
Appreciate you guys. See you later.